John, of course, went to Anaheim, as I said at the beginning, and he remembers and talks about quite often visiting the high school gym in Yorba Linda on the first Sunday of his visit. You remember he was in a jacket and tie, and he was feeling extremely uncomfortable. And at the end of the evening, he talks about looking across the gym, and it was like a battlefield. He said, all I can remember was bodies and Bibles. Bodies and Bibles. 'Twas ever so, and God may it ever be thus. Bodies and Bibles everywhere as the Spirit of God started to move. And Wimber, who of course loved it all, but we were still very uncomfortable, Wimber came ambling across to John with a twinkle in his eye, and he said, what do you make of this, John? Knowing full well that John was hating it. And so John mumbled some sort of disclaimer, and Wimber said this to him: if I came to visit your home in England, you would point to an armchair or a sofa, and you would invite me to sit there. But supposing an elephant were to come to your home, you wouldn't try and tell him where to sit. He'd take the door off on his way in, and he'd sit on the piano if he wanted to. He'd do whatever he chose. And Wimber said it's the same with the Holy Spirit.